Previously, on Farm to Uni, a journey through DU's supply chain, we learned about what real food is and what a supply chain is. We've now arrived at the farm stage for the Raquelitas tortilla chips. Have a good day adventuring, students!
Hey DU, it's Mando, and I'm on the Ute American Indian Reservation farm in Cortez, Colorado, just west of Durango. This is where the corn is grown to make the Raquelitas tortilla chips served at DU. And it's also the first stage of the chip supply chain. We're with Vaughn Cook here. He's the farm manager of this beautiful Ute Mountain Ute Tribe reservation farm. We see that you use combines on the farm, and looks like you got some irrigation equipment over here. What other type of farming practices do you use in combination with this, or that runs the whole system?
We use GPS guidance and auto steer, so that we can plant in circles, we can plant rows, and we can do all this and make straight rows. That is used, and then we also have some cultivator tools that we use. It's called a dammer diker. It makes little holes in the ground in between the rows, which helps hold the water so that the water doesn't run off. It utilizes the water better.
So what do you think the benefits of using precision agriculture are?
It saves a lot of time, it saves a lot of fuel, because you're precisioning your rows, there's no crossovers or skips. It saves on chemical usage, because if you got the rows in the right place, it doesn't take as much chemical. If you got big skips, the weeds like to grow and it takes more chemical to take care of them. We're using the fertilizers. We do use quite a bit of compost fertilizer on some of our alfalfa. The rest is chemical fertilizer that's used, both dry and liquid. Some of the liquid goes through the irrigation system so that we can precision put it on. We don't put too much, but enough that the plant needs. So basically we try to use the minimum amount of chemical that we have to.
Hello America, I am the scientist for mankind, womankind, and every kind. Now I know you have short attention spans, so let me keep these logistics brief. The Bow and Arrow Farm and Ranch Enterprise is situated on 7,200 acres of farmland with 109 center irrigation pivots, also known as crop circles. They grow or produce different varieties of food crops, that being beef, blue, yellow, and white corn, spring wheat, grass, and alfalfa. They purchase their seeds from the Pioneer Seed Company that uses experimental plots in the Cortez regions to cultivate the seeds. They also use about 40,000 gallons of water per day, with each irrigation pivot adjusting according to the gravity flow due west. Meanwhile, back at the farm, so what do you think the benefits are of using different crop varieties in one farm, in addition to the different ways you are farming, the non-GMO, you might be going organic as well?
Yeah, we use a rotation. If you don't rotate crops year after year after year, they're more susceptible to insects and problems, and so a rotation is always good for the land. And so we rotate between wheat, alfalfa, and corn.
And the cattle come in after you harvest?
Yes, they'll come in this winter and they will effectively graze everything and spend all winter here on the farm.
Oh, great.
This is the creation story of the Bow and Arrow Farm and Ranch Enterprise. Long ago, the Ute Tribe warrior god was sent to battle. After battle, he laid down to heal from his wounds and fell into a deep slumber. He became the sleeping Ute Mountain, and the blood from his wounds turned to water that nourished the Ute Tribe. During his slumber, foreign people made of metal pressured the Ute to give up much of their ancestral land. The metal men tore down trees to make thin hides on which they dyed markings, and they used these tree hides to divide the land and tell people how much of Earth's lifeblood they could drink and use. They called these tree hides treaties. The metal men made a treaty with the Ute that they could live on a third of their ancestral lands, which made up about half of the land now called Colorado. The Ute tried to continue their ancestral ways of living, but were further pressured to live like the metal men. According to the Meadowmen's Treaty with the Ute, the tribe had senior water rights to the Dolores River, but they only had access to the river on paper. After some time, the Ute decided to forego their senior water rights in order to gain better access to the river for themselves and southwest Colorado. The tribe now lives in a smaller area of southwest Colorado and uses the same water that feeds the veins of the sleeping Ute god to create a farm and ranch business called Bow and Arrow Enterprise. And when the sleeping Ute god awakens, he will use this bow and arrow to redefine the power of the Ute all across the land. And now for more history, let's go to a member of the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe.
My name is Eric White. I'm a Ute Mountain Ute Tribal member. I've worked for the Ute Mountain Farm Ranch Enterprise for 24 years. I'm also a parent, a father, but then also I sit on the school board up there in our local Montezuma Cortez RE1 school district off reservations. So that's my other portion of what I do here with the tribe.
So what is the history of the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe?
Well, the history of the tribe is we were hunter-gatherers, not so much farmers, but we learned how. There are some that did do some, but not a whole lot.
Well, how do you think the Bow and Arrow Farm Ranch Enterprise contributes to the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe community?
As in farming, it's very difficult to cut and break even, but in good years we try to do as best we can and have that available for the membership. But then also you talk about economic development, you talk about employing tribal members. So that's a big part that gets back into the tribe.
Hello, America. I am the scientist for mankind, womankind, and every kind. Hello. The Bow and Arrow Farm and Ranch Enterprise is situated on 7,200 acres of land, using 109 center irrigation. They purchased the